is the weekly Grifball Hubcast, only on GrifballHub.com.
Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
welcome to the Sunday morning Hubcast with Sonic Nachos,
We talked about this too.
Oogie11, and the guy on painkillers.com.
I think it's going. I'm
That's-
seeing,
yeah,
there it goes. I don't know why it didn't work the first
It
time.
cut off.
I don't either.
Reintroduce this.
Okay.
Yeah, do the thing, dude.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Grifball Hubcast. This is episode 316. I am Sonic. Joining me is DJ and Ouglaf.
Nah.
Hey.
So yeah, it's actually live now. This is the third time. This is the third time that we've done this intro.
Right? So I'm going to explain for the third time to the people in the world who know. Listen, there's a thing on my leg. That actually hurt a lot to do.
People that
And
are
I'm
listening.
got
it's gotta-
oxy. Oh yeah, it's a Hubcast. It's right at the thing. Anyways,
Yeah.
My knee is blown out and I'm on painkillers, so I'm a little bit less than what's the word? Coherent,
Bubbly?
cognizant.
100%.
There's a
100%.
good word. Did I use that word correctly?
I think
Cognizant,
so. Mhm.
cognizant,
That might.
like a cog scope. You think that's what it stands for? It's a cognizant scope, like an AR with a cog sight.
That's,
No. Probably not.
I mean, it's more of a term to talk about like mental, like awareness of sorts.
Your mental awareness and
Coherent. Is
sorts.
that the word we're looking for?
So, like
Hashtag
for
boomer.
example, Activate is not cognizant.
Of his surroundings. This is true. Oh, so yeah, lots of stuff happening. GGL starts. I go
Yes.
and see a surgeon.
DGL starts tomorrow. The full schedule should be out today.
That would be nice.
Divisions were released yesterday, so there are going to be 3 divisions: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday division. The Monday division is 4 teams because we had 14 teams. The other 2 are 5 apiece. So you're not going to be playing every game 2 times like in the
damn.
past. It's going to be you'll play every team in. If you're in the Monday division, you'll play every team in your division 3 times. Then you'll play 1 team or 1 extra time. And then for the Tuesday and Wednesday divisions, you play each team 2 times and play 2 teams an extra time each. So that brings you that total of 10 games. So I know Rage is working on drafting up the schedule. The teams that wanted to do Veteran Division, we didn't have enough to do a separate Veteran Division because we had like 4 Veteran Division signups and the availability didn't line up. But
Alright.
they will. Basically, we're trying to get detailed availability from them so that they can play basically cross-division games against each other to make up those extra Veteran Division games.
Cool.
Yep.
And
Yay!
that's more or less where we stand at this point.
Ah!
Careful there.
Poor DJ. Gotta put him down. Just
Whoa. That escalated quickly.
Well, if he was a horse. Nah.
So as we were saying, Grifball.
Grifball.
And I'm wearing the
Yeah.
wrong shirt today. I honestly did not even pay attention to what I put on this morning. And I don't have any tape nearby, so you know what? Suck it. I don't
Blanket.
care.
Pillow.
Where's Killers when you need them?
Right? Dang it. That hurt a
It's
lot.
alright. DJ's disabled, so he's got an excuse.
See, I am our token. I'll make up our token. Yeah.
Cripple.
Rice is wondering what's wrong, and that's what's wrong, bro.
Big cast on his leg.
Blew my
It's not
knee
a
out.
cast. It's a brace.
Yep.
It's
But it's got a bar on the back so that it can't bend and things. It's super
Splint.
cool, but yeah.
Alright.
apparently it's just a Grifball Hub thing, blowing out knees. Just
Yeah.
happened to
Think
Allie back at RTX.
I was with her when it happened
Yep.
too. Like I was there when it happened, and it was not pretty, and I knew what happened.
Pop.
There's the weasel, and it's not. It's painful. It's painful as all hell. And I commend her for having managed to get back to the room, because once it goes, it goes, and when it goes, like there is no standing on it. It just wants to come undone every time you put weight on it. And every time I've tried, so I took off the brace last night because the doctor told me, maybe you should try and see if it's healed itself or if it's popped back in put itself together. No, it hasn't. I fell over on the dog together. again.
He's got to
Anyways.
rest.
But in the meantime, I have blinky things.
Hey.
Ow, don't hit the leg.
Did you just hit the leg with the cast?
He hit the leg with the light. Yeah.
I have issues.
He's more prone to betrayals now, since he's on Oxycontin.
I am, aren't I? Did I kill you yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. I might have.
I am
don't remember.
actually dead right now.
Oh, there we go.
This is my ghost doing the Hubcast.
Dude,
Speaking
you're
of
too
things that are-
dedicated.
Speaking of things that are dead, you know what I'm going to feel dead about tomorrow is if I manage to go to this stupid appointment with this stupid doctor and discover that UPS has tried to deliver the actual core components of this stupid computer while I'm away.
Mm.
Because you know what's coming tomorrow? The motherboard, the processor, and the hard drive. The three main components are arriving the day that I have a stupid doctor's appointment in the middle of the day, and they're going to want a signature. I'm
You
pretty
don't have
sure.
anyone
The
to
two
watch
main
your front porch for you?
Two main components. You actually don't need to drive.
What?
Two main components. You actually don't technically need a drive.
I do need
It's
to
just
drive.
to save data. You do, but you can actually have a computer run without it. Like you can use a
With
live
no
USB
memory.
boot or or a CD boot, and it would still work. You just couldn't save anything for when it turns off.
Says the IT guy. It's just no fun
Yeah.
putting up that way. Don't you need some storage space for an operating system?
What's that?
Yeah, something like that.
Right, but that's what you would use the CD. That's what you would use like a CD or a
Oh, the boot,
live
yeah,
boot
the
drive
boot
for.
USB.
Yeah, it's
So,
Okay.
just saving the data would be a issue.
so let's talk about the season. How long is the season? 6 weeks?
6 weeks as usual. Well, technically 5, but you have that 6th week as a makeup week.
And then we have
Yeah.
3 weeks of playoffs.
That would be about. I think it'd be 3 weeks. It depends on how many teams make playoffs because obviously there are achievables, which
Yep, and we
were
sh-
posted with divisions as well.
We should probably talk about the achievables. How do teams? What are achievables and how do they work?
They are like achievements. You do something in a game and you get points, and then the points help you
Can
get
you
playoffs.
give us some examples? So people who have not actually played in the GGL before can get a grasp on what it is we mean by achievables.
For example, we always each season we name one after the previous season's champions. So last year, a Righteous Kill won the GGL ship. So we have what was the exact name? Let me see here.
I would think that a good achievable would be for Righteous Kill is
a ridiculous
everybody
kill.
on the team. Everybody on the team gets an assassination.
We have a ridiculous kill, which is get
Okay.
a double kill with a single ground pound,
Oh yeah, that would be a ridiculous kill.
and that
What?
that will get you 125 Griff points.
Damn, how many do you have to make playoffs?
You need 750 total. There's 1,000 points possible to achieve.
Do you get anything extra if you make over 750 or get the full 1,000?
I said 700. If you
It's a
make
better
750
seed,
or
huh?
more, you make playoffs. But
Right, but is there
If
anything you get
above
special if you
750.
get the whole 1,000?
you would get a team who gets 1,000 Griff points would be a higher seed than a team who got 750 Griff
Oh.
points, unless the team that got 750 Griff points made it in based on like winning their division.
All right, so
seeds
then
will be
priority
seeds are
goes
basically
to
if you win your division, you will if you win your division or you get in like based on win loss record, actually be win percentage, but you're like if you get in based on actual on court performance, you will most likely get a higher seed than somebody who just got in off of purely achievables.
So I'm going to throw this in there just so people understand. There have been multiple seasons where the NSAA made it into the playoffs. That was the team that I was on until this season. Made it into the playoffs not because of our win ratio, but only because we made it in through achievables. So just because your team might suck in the regular season doesn't mean that you aren't eligible or able to get to the playoffs and beat people. It's just less likely, but you'll still make it to playoffs to get your butt handed to you. So
It's more fun that way.
yes, it is. And don't forget to try and all that fun jazz.
Don't forget to record it. And
Oh, yeah.
we take
Gotta-
submissions based on that.
You've got to XRT everything that you do. By XRT, I mean Xbox record that.
Or Cortana record that.
Or Cortana record that.
Yeah. However you record it, just make sure it gets done. Theater mode, whatever. And then submit
And how do they
to,
submit those?
There is a submission page. Let me see if it's up actually.
Yeah.
I believe it is under.
People post
yeah, it should.
an
There
article
should
like
be
that on the front page.
there should be a submission link, I believe, under the GGL. Yep. Let's. Okay, we still have to update the list in the back end, but that should show up. So basically, under if you go to GrifballHub.com, go to Leagues GGL. There's an Achievables page there, and that will have the standings for Griff points as well as a list of Achievables. And I believe that there's a submission link that pops up there once we actually populate it into the system, which I will most likely do today. But no, if you are a
This
GGL
needs to be
captain,
done during an actual league game.
yes,
Right.
yes, no
Yeah.
matchmaking.
Can't
If you do it in
just
matchmaking,
go-
we'll laugh at you.
Yeah.
But I know there is. If you are a captain in the GGL, you received a PM and Xbox Live message from me yesterday, which has a bunch of links for the start of the season. So that will have a link to the game reporter, which is where you would report the results of your game if you win a match during the regular season, as well as a link to where your division schedule will be once those schedules are posted. And I believe I also provide a link to the full division pages and standings, so that's where you'll be able to see how everything stacks up during the season once game results start flowing in.
And of course, listed in those pages also should be the division rules and regulations for captains, how you go about proceeding with any type of disputes, or how you would go about filing objections, team code of conduct, etc. What is considered acceptable play styles, what is not, and if you are a captain, that of course is your responsibility to communicate those rules and regulations to your teams. This is a recreational league. We do like to make sure that this is the league where people have fun. So please understand this is more about fun and less about destroying everything in front of you.
Yep. Although that's part of the fun, but it's not the only. It's not the most important bit.
Yep. But no, that is under that same league's GGL drop-down menu. There is a rules and info link there, and that has all the details on there. So roster add drop procedure, etc.
Cool.
I believe it is. Yep. Week 3 is the cutoff for dropping players, and then you can add players up to the 10-player limit until the end of the regular season. So that there was this had to be clarified because this was an issue in the past. It is not the roster lock deadline is not at the before the start of your first playoff game. It is at the very end of the regular season. So at the last day of the makeup week, it locks. And the back end should just completely prevent you from doing that now. In the past, it did not do that, which is why there were issues because the timing was changed. But yeah, I was on that team. It was Dragon Guy's team back in Halo 4. He added like me and Diablo between the end of the regular season and the start of playoffs, and because they had a bye week. And the other team captain was refusing to play us because he thought that we were cheating.
Well, technically you were.
At the time, the rules was before your first playoff game, so we were able to add the players,
I just
but the spirit
blame
of the
it all
rules
on
were
Jaden.
not.
Just blame it all on Jaden.
There you go.
Launch, bro.
So, in any way, in other news, things. Oh, have you come to any conclusions about the pro circuit thingy? The tryhard.
Pro Circuit, there will be a article about that, and there will be a town hall run later this month.
Awesome.
We don't know. I do not know when yet, but the goal is to do that this month because, again, the first season is going to start at the beginning of the new year.
Yep. That's right. Don't you forget it.
Oh, I can't forget it.
I was looking at the stream.
Yes, but if they're listening to the Hubcast, they don't know what that is.
I'm waving a shiny stick at everybody.
Phrasing?
It's like a rave stick.
We did have this. We got them at the Steve Aoki concert. All right. And so yeah,
So,
that's basically it.
DJ, since you brought it up, I have to ask one thing about that. That concert that you're talking about, Darude was also there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did he play Sandstorm?
Nope.
That's the most requested one, I'm sure.
Yep. Nope. He sure didn't, and I was really disappointed by the fact that he apparently thought that there was another reason why he was brought to that concert. I'm like, dude, you were popular in the early 2000s for one song, and your entire album that that song premiered on all sounded just like that song. So please understand me when I say you could have played any variation of that song and been fine, and you played none of them.
I always remember I'll go on to if like a new song comes out from one of the record from like one of the major sort of EDM labels, and I go into the video there in the comments. Almost inevitably, the first comment that you will see is this Darude Sandstorm?
Yeah.
Yep.
But also speaking of that, DJ, how was TwitchCon?
Amazing. It was crazy. Rage and I had a lot of fun. Cool. I got to cast the Hearthstone event on the Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime stage, which was neat.
People on stream can't see, but I'm shaking my head because Hearthstone is dumb.
Yeah, I had to make it interesting. And I did make it interesting. It was kind of hilarious. It was an effort. It was neat.
Neat.
Yeah.
Hearthstone is Magic the Gathering for scrubs.
Right.
I like what I was really liking Streamline though. Streamline is the fun one. And Streamline, of course, you get free if you join Amazon Prime and link your Twitch account so that you get Twitch Prime. And it's really, really fun. In fact, we're going to have some fun playing it here on the hub here one of these days, something. This once I get my thing put together and do my whatever it is. And what's really great about it is because it's user-driven. Mm-hmm. So here's the idea. This game has modifiers that can be put together by the viewers. So I play it on stream. We play it on stream on a hub, right, in our own little lobby thingy. And our hub people who log in here, subscribers can add the modifiers to the game. So if you want to turn the floor to lava, you can buy that perk. The lobby can vote on that, and they can, I don't know whether we can set it up to spend marbles or whether they have to spend real money. We'll figure that out later. But you buy these little perks that change the game. So we'll be in the game, and the lobby dictates when these happen. So the lobby can turn the floor to lava. They can turn all the floor to ice. They can give us concrete shoes, or they can give us spring shoes. They can make us all really, really tiny. They can make us really, really slow. They can make us really, really fast. And there's one person getting chased that is chasing everybody else, and it's kind of like Infection in that sense, where it starts out with one hunter and everybody else is trying to run and get points. And yeah, you can place bets as viewers on who will win and who will lose. It's really awesome because the user interaction is really cool.
I can't remember the name of it, but there's a game that reminds me of that came out probably like a little over a year ago, maybe longer than that. But it was called like hashtag something. It was like a big acronym that I can't for the life of me remember. But it was viewers could use Twitter hashtags basically to affect the game.
Yeah, this is a little bit different because it's subscriber driven. So I believe it is perks for subscribers.
Hashtag IDARB?
That's it. Yeah.
IDARB? Yeah. So, but yeah, that was fun. Got to talk to people at Turtle Beach. Met a whole ton of streamers. Going to be doing some stuff with Zepito and AK-47. No.
AK-47.
47 young MC.
Ours.
No. 47 young MC. And Joker and Bojangles Bojenkins and Rage and I are going to be doing board game things on my channel, and playing with multi-Twitch things, multi-stream.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay.
He's playing with his light stick still. It's great.
All right.
On that note.
I have no follow-up to that.
This is not the wand you're looking for. This, Goose and Cal, I'm sure, are just absolutely terrified by what we've done to their show.
Well, they might be watching right now.
I know.
but I have yet to hear anything different. So,
All right. So I believe that does. Is there anything else we want to cover today? Questions from the chat, aside from Cannon saying "suck it, Houston."
Yeah. Shout out to the Vikings, who are absolutely dominating Houston right now, except for none of the players that I have on my roster have actually done anything.
Have there really actually been any Vikings certified or verified in the last millennia?
Probably.
All right, just checking. So what are they? Are they just pillaging and destroying everything in Houston? What are they doing?
I mean, in this case, we were referring to the football team.
Oh.
But they're doing the football equivalent. They're doing the football
gotcha.
equivalent of pillaging and destroying.
Ah, gotcha.
It is
Right.
it is 24-3 right now.
Ouch.
They're not as good,
Yeah.
not quite as good as the Steelers last week.
Wow, that's kind of like that Grifball game we played last night.
Hey,
Whoops.
it could be worse for Houston. Last week, the Steelers were up 22-0 over the Chiefs at the end of the first quarter.
Well, I'm sure that devastated some people's careers and personal concepts.
Hashtag here we
of
go.
safety.
Where's you can't see my terrible towel from here. Rip the dream.
Hashtag this is why the Steelers. Or no, this is why the whoever. You know what? There was a joke there. And
TJ.
all done. I'm done. I'm ready to go.
But yeah, before this devolves into complete and utter football talk, which I don't think either of you care about, do we have anything else to talk about?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, GGL starts tomorrow. Make sure your captain tells you what time to show up for your games.
Make sure you show up for your games on
to show up
time.
for your games, actually, because it's a classic division.
And if your
the Monday
games are
division
on
is 8
Wednesdays, if your games are scheduled for Wednesdays, please understand that if you are scheduled at 9 or 10 Eastern, you may very well be on the stream. Do not be late, please.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wednesday
Because
division
otherwise
is
I
at
will talk
10
smack.
Eastern, but yeah, I think the veteran matchups is what we're doing for a lot of the streamed games.
Yay. Okay. Other than that, hurrah, hurrah.
Yes.
Spoonba, ready to go. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.
Thank you for listening to the Grifball Hubcast. Be sure to follow us on Twitter @GrifballHub for all the latest in Grifball news and entertainment.